play a little bit of music in the background so that way nobody gets bored. And I'm gonna put my headphones on and I'm gonna just lock in so I can get this video done, because tomorrow's Friday, so I need to have this video ready to upload for you guys tomorrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop in and go ahead and work through this to get this done, so that way I can have it for you guys for tomorrow. Bet, let's do it. I need to make sure I airdrop all the clips I need to. I think I took some clips on my phone. I'm gonna go ahead and airdrop these right now. So I can select these so I could put them into the video as well. Downloads. There we go. Alright. So I had to some little B-roll for myself to be able to use for the video. So I'm gonna kind of go back and forth between using B-roll and not using B-roll. So we look pretty straight right here. There we go.
What I do familiar, it's your boy Taxi Png. We're back at it again with yet another one. Today I'm going to show you guys how I shot this cooking show. What I do familiar, it's your boy Taxi Png. We're back at it again with yet another one. And today I'm going to be showing you guys how I shot this cooking show. So a little bit of back.
I don't know which one. I did 2 intros on purpose. I don't know.
What I do familiar, it's your boy Taxi Png. We're back at it again with yet another one. Today I'm going to show you guys how I shot this cooking show. What I do familiar, it's your boy Taxi Png. We're back at it again with yet another one. And today I'm going to be showing you guys how I shot this.
Like the first one. How I shot this cooking show. And then I think I'm gonna probably insert a clip, insert the cooking show right there. I feel like that'll make the most sense, right? There you go. So I could insert the whole clip of the cooking show, but I'm just gonna literally go into the before, and I'm gonna just select this intro and just copy and paste this intro for myself to have. Command C, so that I'm not putting too much in there.
What I do familiar, it's your boy Taxi Png. We're back at it again with yet another one. Today I'm going to show you guys how I shot this cooking show.
Hi everyone, it's Journey with Trees by
Yeah,
Journey.
that's gonna be tough. So I'm gonna literally do like a little transition of some shiz to get the two together. Create. Oh my gosh. There you go.
I'm going to show you guys how I shot this cooking.
Need to add a little bit more on here.
Cooking show.
Everyone, it's Journey with
how I shot this cooking show.
Everyone, it's Journey with Trees by Journey, and I'm going to be teaching you guys today how to make candied grapes from start to finish.
So a little bit of backstory on it. What I do familiar, it's your boy Taxi Png. We're back at it again with yet another one.
I'm gonna create a magnetic mask. I'm gonna select this top layer right here, deselect this right here, deselect the deselect the transform menu. I'm gonna go ahead to this little magic wand, and I'm gonna hit to where it says, I'm gonna hit the magic wand. I'm gonna hit to where it says add magnetic mask, and I'm gonna select myself. And then when you hold option, it's kind of like it's kind of like Photoshop. When you hold option, it goes to minus. And when you leave it, like, it keeps a plus, so minus, plus, minus, plus. So I can select all of these different parts, and then I can put a minus on the parts that I don't want it to select. and then I could just go ahead and hit analyze, and it'll analyze the entire footage. Just like that. It's gonna do the front, and it's gonna go forward, and it's gonna go backwards. So it's gonna do forward first and then backwards second. And I think I'm gonna put a clip of like me doing the cooking show below it or something like that. I think that's what I'm probably gonna do. Yeah, I think I'll put a clip of me doing the cooking show right below it. And now I'm gonna go ahead and select this clip again. Make sure to select this clip is yellow, highlighted. Gonna go ahead and go to this menu for the effects menu. I'm gonna hit this little guy right here. It's gonna remove it, so now you can see how it doubles me. So I'm gonna go Command Z, put that back right directly over so it matches. And then I could take any footage that I have from shooting the cooking show and use the overlay. So I have all this different footage, and I think I'm gonna use one of the clips of like me in the middle of shooting it. Like something like this maybe, and then something like of her too. So probably one of me and then one of her. So something of her. I'm gonna chop it from here.
Backstory on it.
And I'm gonna use this for my overlay also. So I'm gonna overlay this image over here. I'm gonna overlay this video over here, so that way it's gonna give me a little bit of like foreshadowing. Not necessarily foreshadowing, but it's gonna overlay to be able to show you what I'm talking about, like to just add more detail or to bring more attention to it. And then I'm gonna hit V to hide that so you don't see it. So if I want to use it again, I can. And I have some files back here of me shooting that I know I wanted to use, where I actually was recording it, I think, right here. Yeah, I think it's this right here. There we go. I like this clip, I'm gonna use that one. And then I want another clip, maybe like one of these. Like this, where I'm directing. Sorry you guys, my throat is like, I just ate a lot of food at one time. There we go, back out. There we go. I'm gonna take these and drag these underneath here. Just like so. So this is gonna show up like this.
What are you familiar? It's your boy Taxi Png. We're back at it again with yet another one.
And then I don't want to start it until right here. So I want it to not be here, and then I want it to show up. But I don't want it. Sorry y'all, hold on. I just ate a lot of food, and I feel like maybe I need some like water or something. I don't know yet. But I want to bring this down and have this attention kind of like probably over to the side a little bit. So that way it's like, you can tell that it's behind me, but it's not like, you know, it's not like I'm trying too hard to like show it, you know? Like so. So I'm gonna go. This is how I shot this cooking show.
PNG, we're back.
Make sure that everything that I don't need is closed, bro, because it's gonna start buffering like crazy, bro. Let's see, bro. Alright, bet.
What are you familiar? It's your boy Taxi Png. We're back at it again with yet another one. Today I'm going to show you guys how I shot this cooking show.
So I'm gonna get a few more clips, I think, and then probably one of her. I don't need this folder open. Yeah, I think that's cool. Yeah, I think this is cool. Different little things of me, and then I'm gonna cut them all out. Yeah, there you go. All right, so
Get it again with yet another one. Today I'm going to show you guys how I shot this cooking show.
Everyone,
and I'm gonna end it right there. Yeah, cool. That's chill. I'm going to add a shape mask to every single one of these. And it's going to make all of them have little bubble feathers, as you can see. And I can change the size of each one too, so it keeps that feather, but changes the size. Just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and go to select all of them. I'm going to go Option G to make them a group, like a compound clip, to make it smaller on my timeline. Then I'm going to go to effects. Well, I mean transitions. I'm gonna make it cross dissolve in here.
We're back at it again with yet another one. Today I'm going to show you guys how I shot this cooking show.
Hey everyone, it's Journey with Trees by Journey, and I'm going to be teaching you.
Cause I might have to bring it. I might have to make the fade go away faster. Like I might have to make it go away faster. Like I might have to make it come up like this, so it goes away before this transition comes. Yeah.
What are you familiar? It's your boy Taxi Png. We're back at.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put a text here right here too. Cooking show with a little cooking show with a question mark. I think that's kind of tough. Just like that. Our signature. Ours this size. I'm gonna put a space in between cooking show. Like that. Outline it. Change the color of the outline to black. Change the distance of the drop shadow and the opacity and the blur. And then we're gonna close this out, and then we're gonna drag and drop that bad boy right beneath here, just like this. Then I can stretch it out just like that, and I'm gonna drag this down so that it stretches the words out like that. Yeah, there we go. Put that bad boy in the middle. And maybe I even... Now the word cooking is straight, I think. Let's see.
What are you familiar? It's your boy Taxi Png. We're back at it again with yet another one.
See, I'm covering the G the entire time. That's my only thing. So maybe like another space. Bring it over. And make it smaller. Now I'm gonna cover the G the entire time. Okay. I could duplicate it. I could hold Option, drag up, and I can go on this first one and delete the word show. And go on this second one and delete the word cooking. And then now I can individually move each one. So I'm gonna make one say cooking and then one say show. And change the size of that. Yep, just like that. And then now cooking has its own. And then show will have its own too. And drag that one down. Yeah, you're gonna be straight, bro. You'll see the video. That'll be gonna be cool. You'll be able to see it. You'll be straight. It'll be alright, bro. It ain't gonna be that bad. It's not like it's my last time coming, so you'll be straight. Cooking, show. I think that's tough. Let's see.
What are you familiar? It's your boy Taxi Png. We're back at it again with yet another one. Today I'm gonna show.
Oh, I want to do another one up here, and I'm gonna pull this probably and be like, how I shot this, and then make this smaller, and then put it like here or some shit. Oh yeah, I think this is like fun but basic but fun at the same time. Yeah. This is tough. Yeah, how I shot this. Yeah, I like this. This is cool. This is fun. All right, let's see.
What I do familiar? It's your boy Taxi Png. We're back at it again with yet another one. Today I'm going to show you guys how I
back, and I'm going to take all of these. I'm going to go Option G, so that way they can group together. I'm going to put cross dissolve on them bad boys, so they can dissolve out.
What I do familiar? It's your boy Taxi Png. We're back at it again with yet another one. Today I'm going to show you guys how I shot this cooking show.
Everyone, it's Journey with Treats by Journey, and I'm going to
Cooking show.
Everyone, it's Journey with Treats by Journey, and I'm going to be teaching you guys today how to make candied grapes from start to finish.
So a little bit of backstory on it. It's for a creator by the a creator, a cooker, a curator by the name of.
Let me go to Instagram. I'm probably gonna take a screenshot of her Instagram. Take a screenshot. I was trying to get a screenshot before the analytic thing popped up. Hold on, let me see. Command plus. Zoom in. Hella. There we go. Y'all can't see it, I know, but I'm about to screenshot this real quick. There we go. Picture popped up. This part. There we go. So I took pictures and screenshots of the analytic of her stuff. I'm gonna add those in.
Treats by Journey. So she's a creator by the a creator, a cooker, a curator by the name of. Treats by Journey. So she creates various types of.
I want that same shape mask again, so I'm gonna literally do the shape mask again. But I'm gonna make this one tight, so I'm gonna literally go turn that off the transition. I'm gonna pull it all the way out to make it feathered on the sides. I'm gonna pull this to make it more sharp but feathered still, and then box that bad boy out just like so. So it still has like feathered sides, so it's not as like, you know, harsh.
Treats and creator, a cooker, a curator by the name of Treats by Journey. So she creates various types of treats and, you know, sweet treats, different types of candies, different things like that.
And I'm gonna put her following right above it also. She's one of my students. I be trying to help, but nah, she's one of my students, like one of my mentees technically. So I'm trying to help her grow her page and think, not page, but grow her Instagram. I mean, her not Instagram, grow her YouTube. Let's see.
By the name of Treats by Journey. So she creates various types of treats and, you know, sweet treats.
I'm gonna go ahead and fade this in again. I'm gonna go Option G, make another compound group. I'm gonna go back to the different transitions. It'd be so hard for me to like tell y'all what I'm trying to do, because when I edit videos, bro, it's like photos I can say it and then do it. Videos is like I'm more so just a doer, bro. So it's really hard to like say this shit.
By the name of Treats by Journey. So she creates various types of treats and, you know, sweet treats, different types of candies, different things like that. And she reached out to me.
So I'm gonna go into I'm gonna go back into this last one. And I'm going to take some footage from here. Like some clips. Actually, I might just take the final video, bro, because it might be easier if I just take the final video and just use it. And just drag it on top. And cut it out. My Wi-Fi was out all day, bro. I was going to use it. I was going to post the video today, but my Wi-Fi was out all day, so I really wasn't able to edit or nothing, bro.
Types of treats and, you know, sweet treats, different types of candies, different things like that. And she reached out to me to, you know, create a episode for her cooking show. And she reached out to me to, you know, create a episode for her cooking show. And I was like, bro, I would love to tap in with this cooking channel. It would be a cool vibe. I saw the vision.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the shape mask again on here. I'm gonna put it on here, and I'm gonna disable transform. I'm trying to get myself back right with the terminology of videography, but it'd be so hard trying to like say what I'm trying to say because I'd be forgetting sometimes. But we get it. I'm gonna get right. There we go, like this. And then I can go back to the transform menu to make it overall small. And it's gonna be right here, so that way you guys can still see that it's like a shadow, a foreshadow, or like I'm looking back in time, or whatever it's called. Treats, different types of candies, different things like that. And she reached out to me to, you know, create a episode for her cooking show. And I was like, bro, I would love to tap in with this cooking channel. It would be a cool vibe. I saw the vision. She sent me a whole bunch of different various ideas that she had that she wanted to use as inspiration for her episode for herself. And I just kind of took everything that she, you know, sent me and just wrote down a plan for myself to see how exactly I wanted to plan it out and what shots I needed to get. So as I go through this little like, yeah, it's not the worst, not the bad. I mean, yeah, bro. There's different sides to everything, fam. Explanation video. I'm gonna have a little bit of note. And she reached out, wrote down a plan for myself. I'm going to have a little bit of notes down here below that I'm going to be kind of reading off of because I want to make sure that I didn't forget anything so I can tell you guys exactly how I shot it. Start to finish. I want to talk about my different gear, the lighting setup, and the whole 9 yards. Okay, so let's get into it. So for the camera setup, let's just start there. I had a 2-camera setup. The camera right here that's in my hand was my handheld setup. This is my Sony a7R5, and as you guys may know, the Sony a7R5 can shoot up to 8K video, but today, let's get into it. So let's get into it. So for the camera setup, so let's get into it. So for the camera setup, let's I got old footage of my Sony, so I'm gonna just throw that in there real quick. Literally some old footage of my Sony, just to use it to bring purpose to the video. For the camera setup, let's just start there. Yes, bro, you're live, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna. For the camera setup, let's just start there. I had a 2-camera setup. The camera right here that's in my hand was my handheld setup. This is my Sony a7R5, and as you guys may know, the Sony a7R5 can shoot up to 8K video, but today I was shooting in 4K. All right. What's up, Kat? How you doing? It's sleep time here, but I saw you live. Thank you. I appreciate you. Now it's going good. Gotta go to bed. I'm gonna have a nice evening. You as well. Treats by Journey. So she creates various types of treats and, you know, sweet treats, different types of candies, different handheld setup. This is my Sony a7R5 in 4K. All right. I just wanted both of my cameras to be able to match up, so I shot on. Wanted both of my cameras to be able to match up, so I shot on 4K on both of my cameras, and right now you guys are filming on the Sony a7S III. This was my second camera, and this camera right here has a 12 to 24 lens, which is the one that I was using. This was 12 to
24 lens, which is the one that I was using, and that's why I was able to get such wide shots. This one right here has a 24 to 70 lens, and I was able to get a lot of tight shots and close ins. So I use this one primarily for detail, to just get all those shots in the food.
Yeah, I'm just literally putting in detail shots to explain exactly what
Different
I'm doing,
detail
bro.
shots in the food, whether she was holding something or talking about.
Literally. And I'm gonna make this a compound group right after I'm done, so that I don't
About something, so that way it would bring, you know,
literally just making this a whole thing.
attention to that thing. So I had the 24 to 70 lens.
These are all the shots that I didn't use in the video that I wanted to use, that I'm now using for myself. I'm gonna go Option G to make this a group.
Lens by Sigma on my Sony a7R5, and the 12 to 24 millimeter lens f4, right? So my Sigma was a 2.8, the 24 millimeter lens f4.
Yeah.
Right, so my Sigma was a 2.8, the 12 to 24 millimeter was a f4, and
Using this for all the detail. I'm trying to make sure I'm showing all the detail shots that I got.
and that was by Sony, right? So I had that native lens on.
Making sure all the audio is down. I'm gonna connect all of these together too, but I want to make sure that the audio is gone when I do it, so it doesn't throw me off. Cause now I'm about to group these together and then put a shape mask on the whole thing. So now this whole
24 millimeter lens f4, right? So my Sigma was a 2.8, the 12 to 24 millimeter was a f4, and that was by Sony, right? So I had that native lens.
Oh, hold on, wait. I need to put this like that. This needs to go away. This needs to go away. There we go.
So I had the 24 to 70 lens by Sigma on my Sony a7R5, and the 12 to 24 millimeter lens.
I already posted it. I don't know if you watched it or not. The spotlight video already got posted.
12 to 24 millimeter lens f4, right? So my Sigma was a 2.8, the 12 to 24 millimeter was a f4, and that was by Sony, right? So I had that native lens on my
spotlight video got posted like Monday or Tuesday.
A7S3,
I forgot what day.
and 24 to 70 by Sigma on my A7R5.
Nah, it's okay, bro.
The lighting setup, I was running the Zhiyun B200, so this is a 200 watt. It's a 200 watt bicolored light, which means that it goes
Trying to find a transparent circle outline, but everything I'm finding not trans. Oh, this one's transparent, but I don't know if it's cute though. That'd be a little ugly. Let me see. It's not bad. I'm gonna just change it to be able to fit right here and see what this is. And what I'm gonna do is,
which means that it goes right. It's a 200 watt bicolored.
nah, that's alright, bro. You good. You're good. You're good. I had did some like editor interviews like the past like few days, like talking to people trying to hire somebody.
200 watt bicolored light, which means that it goes, you know, super high and super low in Kelvin, so you can get it to those super.
And I also took a shot right here of the light today. Okay, right here. Today on my phone.
Super warm tones, and you can also get it to a lot of super white tones to be able to kind of just, you know, get it in between and match the ambient
I'm gonna zoom this bit in a little bit.
the ambient light in your situation. So what I did was I had it as white super warm tones, and you can also get it to a lot of super white tones to be able to kind of just,
Nah, you're good, bro.
just, you know, get it in between and match the ambient light in your situation. So what I did was I had it as white as the light could go, so that way I can get nice and clean shots, so that way I can use them, you know, to my advantage. I didn't want anything to be too warm. I didn't want any of those vibes in there. I was already using auto white balance, so I didn't want anything to mess with the white balance, because now when you have, you know, those warmer tones, the warmer lights coming in, us videographers know, you guys can relate. Because now when you have, you know, those warmer tones, the warmer lights coming in, us videographers know, you guys can relate. I know for a fact, but I'm talking to the photographers who may not be too dabbled into the videography world yet. But shooting this was actually very simple. With that lighting setup, it helped me out a lot. And then I had a it's called a lantern. So I had a lantern softbox on there as well. So one So I had a lantern softbox on there as well, so one light setup, okay? Literally just these two things. I had it kind of angled up a little bit, and I had it like at 50%, and it lit up the entire space, because the lights that were already in
I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to find them all. I only found like I don't even know, bro. I paid 2 people so far, and they're supposed to be getting stuff back to me. I didn't see any of the work yet, but one of them was like a notable person. He was like in my DMs and my email for a really long time. So I did him, and then I did like this girl. I'm just trying all of them out, but yeah, I just put deposits down to try all of them out, and we're gonna see how they do before they run out, before they flourish my pockets dry. But we'll see. They had a pretty straight portfolio, so I don't know, but we'll see.
So I had a lantern softbox on there as well, so one light setup, okay? Literally just these two things. I had it kind of angled up. So I had a lantern softbox on there as well, so one light setup, okay? Literally just these two things. I had it kind of angled up a little bit, and I had it like at 50%, and it lit up the entire space, because the lights that were already in there, the ambient light was, we had a window and we had a glass going out to the pool.
Do I have any shots of it? I mean, like right here. Maybe I'm able to show it. We had a window and a glass going out to the pool, so maybe I could show. Maybe I could show it right here. I don't even know. Let me see. Potentially. Yeah, low key. There we go. Make it a bit smaller. Take this. Circle these right here. Clean this up so I can make it flash. And I'm going to delete every other one.
Going out to the pool, and the lights themselves had a little tinge of orange, like a little bit like this light right here, a little tinge of orange, and I didn't really like that because
you can see that tinge of orange in there
because it was going to start playing with my camera, and I had to sync both of my cameras together to make sure that they both had the same settings.
What's up, D?
Coloring and everything, right? So I guess I can kind of just go right into the settings. For my camera settings, what I use for the one that was on the tripod, the Sony A7 S3, I had it at 60. Both of these cameras are gonna be both of these cameras.
You're editing the video right now? Bet. I'm trying to find the effect and lowered fusion page on DaVinci isn't easy to learn. Yeah, no. The fusion, no. The fusion, bruh. Oh my gosh. Fusion made me itch my head insanely, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Fusion made me itch the shiz out of my head. I ain't gonna lie. I do all the effects after. So like this is how I would tell you how to do it, D. Pre-cut the video first. So placement, right? So if you watch any of my tutorials, how I've been doing these past few days, I do placement first. I place all the clips because if you don't like placement is like it's like setting up a script. You see what I'm saying? Placement is like setting up a script, right? So you want to set up the foundation before you chop it down. So you know how when you're about to cook, you put all your food on the place, you take your seasoning out, you take everything out, and you have it in front of you, so now you can go crazy. You don't edit and do effects as you go because it'll take you forever. So literally go put all the footage on the timeline, chop up all the footage, get all the dead space out, get all the volumes, understand where you want the chronological order to go and stuff like that. Like for example, I sent you 2 folders, right? So you have a folder that has, you know, the clips from the A camera, you have the folder that has the clips from the B camera. So you want to stack, you want to put those in placement. So put all the A camera footage on the line and then now stack the B camera footage depending on the, you know what I'm saying, where it fits up at. And then now you have to decide which parts you want to show. You know what I'm saying? So things like that, because there's some points where you want to sync audio, where like, you know, I'm saying the same thing twice. So this is a nice little challenging edit for you, which is not, it shouldn't be too hard really, if I'm being real, because the same thing is happening in both clips. Basically, you just got 2 cameras to play with, and however you see the story to be told, you don't have to sync the audio. That's what I'm saying. Just sync what's happening. Like make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really care too much about all of that, but just make it make sense. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, just make it make sense, because some of the same things are happening in each of the things. Just make the storyline make sense, because obviously he went first in the challenge and then I went second. And then when I went second, the camera went to the DJI. When I was filming him on my Sony A7R5. Then when it was my turn to go for the challenge, then he was on the, I was filmed on the DJI because I had to shoot with my Sony. You see what I'm saying? And then you could layer it after that, and don't worry about the photos or anything first. Do you get what I'm saying? When I was actually talking to him, asking questions, yes, that was commentary. You see what I'm saying? That was when I was doing commentary on him. You see what I'm saying? So just obviously review the footage and then make it make sense, and you can see how the storyline goes. Because it starts off with us shooting, you know what I'm saying, one person and then the next person, and just kind of like do that. I forgot I think I sent you episode 2. I sent the other guy, I sent Mark episode 1. And I sent you episode 2. So yeah. I'm trying to remember. Episode 2 was in studio. Yeah. So I sent you episodes 2. So yeah. So literally like I sent you episode 2 because episode 2 is easier. I sent Mark episode 1 because episode 1 was a lot more complicated. So yeah, you should be good. And then you know how like I have talking pieces inside of the video also. You could do that. You have a little bit of an intro. Just place everything where it needs to go first. Start your foundation up. Place my talking heads at a point. You know, put a few of the clips. Put another piece of my talking head, and then again. The new guy. How's the new guy doing? No, he didn't finish it yet. He so they had like a typhoon, which is like a really, really bad hurricane. Basically, he had like 2 of them in the past 2 days hit his house. So he's going through it right now. So I might need to edit that video. I don't know, but I really hope he's safe. I told him to worry about being safe. But he said he's sorry that he wasn't able to start on it yet. He's gonna start on it today. Yeah, he said he's gonna start on it today. So he's gonna start on it today, and we'll see how that goes. The girl said that she started on it, but I don't know how good. I don't know how far along she got. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I was like, bro, just worry about your health right now, bro. I was like, everything else could wait, bro. I was like, worry about your feelings. Like, yeah, bro, I'm really sorry that I didn't start. I said, yeah, nah, bro. I said, I'm not like them other YouTubers, bro. I know how to edit, so I'm not tripping. Like, that's why I'm not tripping, because I know how to edit also. You know what I'm saying? It'll be different if, like, we made up a set deadline and you were like, boom, boom, and like you're BSing me. But like, bro, I understand. Like, if I was a YouTuber who didn't know how to edit my own stuff or didn't understand how editing works, then it would be different. But being that I do understand all those things, I understand, bro. You want to learn to make a good hook like the way his goes. Yes, exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. Cause he knows how to make a good little recap. Like, it's a good hook, good recap. It's something that's gonna like a hook is basically what, like, a hook for a long form video and a short form video, 2 different things. You have a hook and you have like a preview. So like a hook for a short form video is a few seconds. A hook for a long form video is about a minute, because it's a preview. You want to grab their attention, and you want to give them a reason to keep watching. You want to set up a whole bunch of little bait, like it's multiple forms of bait, and then you want them to be able to plug each piece that they feel like is missing while they watch it. So you want to give them a whole bunch of missing pieces, like, oh, he's talking about this, or oh, like, bro, you want to pose him like this, and when you do that, you want to do this, and then like you want them to kind of be a little bit confused and pique a little bit of interest. So now when they watch it, all of their questions get answered. You get what I'm saying? That's the power of editing.
With my camera, and I had to sync both of my cameras together to make sure that they both had the same settings, the same coloring, and everything, right? So I guess I can kind of just go right into the settings. For my camera settings, what I use for the one that was on the tripod, the Sony A7 S3, I had it at 60. Both of these cameras are gonna be the exact same settings. All right, just want to let you guys know that. So being that this camera right here is f4, I use f4 as the aperture amongst both cameras. So I had this camera right here, the Sony A7S III at f4, Sony A7R5 at f4. I had both of them at ISO 640 as well, and then I have both of them at my shutter of 1/84. I mean 84 over 84 of 1/84.
Like 84? Like what 84? She's gonna drop her cooking episode soon, and I want to be able to have my BTS ready.
My shutter of 1/84. I mean 84. I mean 84.
And I still like to do the little quirky stuff because it's me, bro. Like, this is like me. You know what I'm saying? So
84. I mean 84. 1/80, right? So 1/.
But that's why it's hard for you to watch me edit, because you're using DaVinci. So it's like you could watch me edit and you could learn fundamentals, but like it's not gonna look exactly the same because you're using DaVinci. So like that's the only thing about it. Like you can see how I edit, but like I'm gonna edit a lot different because like we're using different,
over 80. So
we're using different systems.
So shutter was at 80, and then 80. Shutter was 80. Half of it.
Exactly, bro.
80 is 40. So,
but I still can't say next to the 8200, Final Cut Pro X was the best investment I ever made. Hands down. That's all I can say for myself and for my business. Hey, I'm gonna be quiet after that though.
So f4. So your shutter wants to be double of what your f is. So if my f is 4.
Yeah, I don't want to switch, but I don't want to switch. Yeah, I want to switch, but I don't want to switch. Yeah, I get you. Hey, bro, you edit me another good video, I'll give you $100, and that'll go towards you getting Final Cut Pro, and then you just got to put $100 with it. Like after this video. It got to be a video that like obviously I need. So like this one's like for your practice, but like it will be like a real video. But I'll put my word on that. I'll put $100 with it. because you can get the student plan, which is $200, and you just have to look up Final Cut Pro student plan, and then I'll put $100 with yours, so you could get that bit. Nah, no cap, bro. You definitely need that Mac M4. No cap.
Then 4.0, we
Yeah, nobody knows that hack, but you literally just look up student plan and you get $100 off.
make it feel like it's 40, times it by 2, that's 80. Cool. That's what your shutter needs to be. Cool.
I want to do something cool right here, but I don't want to. I'm kind of bored. I want to do something cool, but bro, it's like the time is about to take for me to do this. I'm about to do it. Fuck it. I'm gonna do it. Bro, I'm so bored. Do I really want to do this right now? All right, let's see. I'm about to do it. All right.
E is 40, so f4. So your shutter wants to be double of what your f is. So if my f is 4.
All right, let's see.
Is 4.0, then 4. No. 0.0. No. Then 4.0. No. We make it feel like it's 40, times it by 2, that's 80. Cool. If your shutter needs to be cool.
Just because I was bored, bro. You want to make something like an apple box? I need to make the posing cube. Oh, you like the apple crate? Yeah, I love the damn apple crate, bro. I had my first one was DIY. The small one I made, definitely an apple crate. That bit called apple crate, bro. I need to make the posing cube. You had a spotlight video. I know you got a good video on that. You can see. I also wanna make some like an apple box. I love the apple crate, bro. I'm gonna show you the shot I want to get. Okay, bet.
Of what your f is. So if my f is 4.0, then 4.0, we make it
That
feel like it's
tough.
40, times it by 2, that's 80. Cool. That's what your shutter needs to be.
Ah,
cool.
that became
And now
my tough. That became my so tough. Oh, I just snapped.
F is 4.0, then
I'll make this one go away so you pay attention to this.
F is 4.0, then 4.0, we make it feel like it's 40, times it by 2, that's 80. Cool. That's what your shutter needs to be. Cool. And now my 6.
Oh man, I love that. And I almost didn't do it because I was about to be lazy, but it didn't even take that long.
Your shutter needs to be. Cool. And now my 640, the reason that I had 6. Cool. And now my 640, the reason that I had 640 is because 640 is a native ISO for my Sony cameras. That's basically the ISO that doesn't give me no grain or anything like that. So I use.
I'm literally just adding overlays to keep them intrigued, bro. I'm literally just like the overlay of stuff instead of you don't get bored of me talking.
No grain or anything like that. So I use ISO 640, and that was working perfectly for me. And all I had to do now was calibrate my lighting to be able to fit within these settings. And I did. I was using the window. A lot of my lighting tones, they'll be super bright at some point, super dark at some point. and the white started to, like, you know, and I just turned lighting brightness up or down kind of as needed, so that way I didn't get too much of an overexposure in the image. I did have certain points that were a little bit too overexposed, and that was when she came super close to the
Where are the shots of her, bro? Are they right here? Bro, where are the shots? Oh, did I delete it? I must have deleted it.
your shutter needs to be cool. And now my Sony can't be no grain or anything like that to be able to fit within these settings. And I just turned lighting white started to, like, you know, space, so that light changes a lot. I was using the window kind of coming off to the right as my because it's a dome, so it kind of wraps around, and it just gives off a lot of light. It's
You sent it in Discord? I don't see it. My Wi-Fi was off all day, bro.
Around it, it concentrates that light. This lantern just spreads it out everywhere that it needs to go, right? You just come back at the subject. Being infused into this set, it changed a lot of my lighting tone. They'll be super bright at some point, super dark at some point. So what I did keep doing was going up and down on my ISO a little bit as I saw fit, especially with my one on the
Oh, you sent me a post by my bestie, you know. Love that girl. That's reflective mylar on the floor, by the way, and it's a spotlight that she's using, and she has lights aimed down at the floor as well. So she has two lights coming from behind her. I saw how she did this. She had two strip box lights coming from behind her pointing at the subject. They were on grid boxes, and then she had one spotlight going at the subject and then a light coming down. So she had like 4 lights, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was an insane, what's the name? Definitely Mylar. Yeah, it was Mylar. Yeah, it was Mylar for the floor and then an apple crate. It was Mylar for the floor, and then she had an apple crate underneath the Mylar.
Changed a lot of my lighting tone. They'll be super bright at some point, super dark at some point. So what I did keep doing was going up and down on my ISO a little bit as I saw fit, especially with.
Yeah, that's whose studio I would have used. Like if I was gonna use a studio, I would use her studio.
My
8600, 400 speed light, 8200. Yeah, throw the speed light away. 8600, 400, 200. Cool. All right, so. For 8600 key light, main light that you're using for the front. The 8200 and 400 could be backlights. You could really use like, I ain't gonna lie, that Mylar make everything look better too though. Like when you're aiming shit at the Mylar, it just looks amazing. You know what I'm saying? It just looks amazing, bro. Like when you aim speed light, it just looks amazing, bro. You got a friend who might be able to give you a 200? No, bro. I'm telling you, when you aim like that light, like the Mylar, just you see all the like how the lights are like how the rays are flashing up. That's because the lights are hitting it, bro. I love Mylar, bro. Mylar makes that light travel, boy. Mylar makes you look so like, cause it's literally. Bro, that's why I made the DIY reflector from it, because it's literally just it's a huge reflector. That's it. It turns the entire floor into a reflector plus some fake water, LOL. But it turns the entire floor into a reflector.
One on the in my handheld, the tripod I wasn't touching at all. It was at 640 the entire time, so I just kind of had to play around with that when I got into post when the time was editing. I did a whole editing tutorial on that as well. If you guys want to see the whole editing breakdown.
I'm trying to get a screenshot from Patreon. There we go. Bro, I really wish I could gift like people Final Cut Pro. Like, boy, I'd be looking out. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Cause I just love Final Cut Pro so much, bro. Like, it's like an unhealthy love, bro. Like, I was waiting for Final Cut Pro to get all these effects that it has now, and it does, and I'm just so right.
Whole editing tutorial on that as well. If you guys want to see the whole editing breakdown, the full walkthrough, I'll put the link down below. It's on Patreon. Down below, it's on Patreon. And yeah, I just went through the entire walkthrough. What?
I might not add the spotlight, honestly, just another light to think about. Dead ass. So just do a big umbrella in the front. Bam! Big umbrella in the front, right? Just like so. What other cameras do I have in general, or what other camera did I use for this shoot? I used the Sony a7R5 for this shoot and the Sony a7S III for the shoot. But yeah, I would definitely say this bit, like coming down like a big umbrella in the front, and then you could use your other lights, so you wouldn't even need it. Just do the 8600 on a big umbrella, and it'll be great.
Went through the entire walkthrough, full step-by-step on how I edited it, and I also
big umbrella, my boy.
Also talked about some in-depth things.
And I'm gonna speed this up so that way it looks like I did more than I did. I'm gonna put 200, so it speeds it up. So now when I do like the little preview video of me talking about it, like doing a little, quick little plug, only need that Mylar effect, the Mylar, and the Apple box, which I think I might make on my next day off. Yeah, the Apple crate not gonna be that hard, I ain't gonna lie. And then it's small, so even if you use an excess amount of wood, you'll be good, because like it's actually really easy. You can go to Home Depot and go to the wood aisle. They have pre-cut wood, so you can literally just get some pre-cut wood and get you some 2x4s, and you're pretty straight. Like, that's actually not, you know what I mean? That's not gonna be hard to do. What is hard is that goddamn prop box. I wouldn't put nobody through that. It took me an entire 24 hours. No exaggeration.
I edited it, and I also talked about some in-depth things on how I shot it.
I started doing it, put it to the side, went to the next day, started doing it again, started crying a little bit, went to the next day, did it, bro. No. If I had an A6400, would I buy a Sigma 2470 or a cheaper 17 to 70? I can afford both. Which would be better? 24 to 70. Home Depot, get the wood and some nails. Exactly, but get good nails though. Like, don't just get nails. Get like nails that require a drill, because somebody's standing on it, so that bit might break. No. For a Apple crate, you don't got nothing to be worried about. Apple crate, that's cake. You know what I'm saying? Real small, easy dimensions to measure out, things like that. You chill. But yeah, make sure to get like screws. Don't just get nails, because they're gonna come out if somebody stands on it, and you don't want that. That's a liability, and you already don't got no damn LLC, so you already playing with fire. So just be safe. But yeah. Also, before you go make anything, look on OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace, just in case they got any Apple crates. People be selling them just for dumb expensive. I ain't gonna lie. The posing cube, I've been wanting to make for the longest. Yeah, so just take your time and do it very slowly and shit. The only thing about a posing cube, bro, is like you're gonna have to transport it. My shit stays in the studio and don't go nowhere else. Like, yeah.
about some in-depth things on how I.
You could also try to get some from like if you have any stores up there that's closing, they might have mannequin posts, like, or you could look up mannequin post. That might be a lot cheaper because it'll hold a human also. Damn, I need to like do some shit to get my eye to go down. But it's called like a mannequin post. You could get that too. You get a mannequin post. I have the posing box, but I also have mannequin post.
About some in-depth things on how I shot it.
Making it is cool, I ain't gonna lie, because then at least you know how it's like stable and shit. All right, bet you good.
And everything that I used to shoot it, and I just showed all of that footage as well. I'm going to be posting snippets inside of here of the video throughout, just so that way you guys can see it, so you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. And in the behind the scenes footage, you also might be wondering why I had these on.
Why I had these on? Headphones.
I have some headphones that I always will use. So usually I'm using in-ear headphones, but today I was using the
This is tomorrow's video. Yeah. Took a screenshot. I don't even know. I took a screenshot is what I was trying to say.
Phone that I always will use. So usually I'm using in-ear headphones.
Excuse me.
Ear headphones, but today I was wondering why I had these on. I have some headphones that I always will use. So usually I'm using in-ear headphones, but today I was using the over-the-head headphones. If you guys know what in-ears are, they literally go inside your ear and they wrap around.
I ain't gonna lie, in-ear headphones are like the best headphones ever made in life. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, they're the best headphones I've ever had. And yeah, hands down, don't care. But they just not wireless, they're wired.
Out of your ear and they wrap around. And they just fit the same. And they wrap around and they just fit the same, you know, canal of your ear, and you'll probably see drummers wear them and different people like that who are musicians. This kind of looks like a Secret Service person. They put it through their shirt, stuff like that. I used to wear those a lot when I was you know, doing personal videography for different public figures, and those were helped me a lot because it was stealth. But I just felt like today I didn't really care, and so I just wore these, and they just over the head, and it just felt really comfortable and good, and it cut everything else out. I didn't have to stick anything in my ear and just had it over. But the main reason that I have these is because I like to gauge the audio. These is because I like to gauge the audio, and to make sure that I don't have any peaking or anything like that, because it's very easy to just put, you know, your microphone on your camera and just press record, and then you just never know what might happen throughout. Like, you don't know if there's a little bit of peaking happening. Yeah, you're watching it on your, you know, viewfinder and on your monitor, but that doesn't mean that just because it's not touching the reds, that does not mean you have some points that did touch the red when you didn't see it. Maybe you weren't gauging the audio the entire time. But if I
What's up, Banana?
I have these headphones on, then nothing can, you know, get in the way of that, and nothing can catch me off guard because I'm literally listening to everything that she's saying the exact same way that it would play back in the video once it's posted, once I'm editing and all of that. So I can catch it right when it happens. I can tell it, hey, pause, wait a minute, let me go ahead and go back into it. Hey, pause, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So I know if it was said right or I didn't hear that. So I'm literally listening to it as a viewer and being able to critique as needed while I'm going. Another tip, wear headphones when editing too, you guys, because if you're going through different audio levels, it's really hard to gauge a left and a right channel if you don't have headphones on. If you don't have headphones on, you can't tell where you don't have headphones on, you can't tell whether your right channel or your left channel are the same, or your right, or you literally can't tell what's the difference between the levels. All right, so you need to just make sure that you wear headphones when shooting different stuff like this, and make sure that you are monitoring your audio when shooting, and also make sure that you're wearing headphones when editing and monitoring your audio when editing, because sometimes people will make their music a little bit higher than the person's voice, and now like this, and make sure that you are monitoring your audio when shooting, and also make sure that you're wearing headphones when editing and monitoring your audio when editing, because sometimes people will make their music a little bit higher than the person's voice, and now that is not attractive for the viewer. The viewer will click away. All right, so yeah. For the microphones, I was using my Rode.
Trying to find some footage. I have some files. I know I got footage of my I got footage of my my Rode, so I just wanted to use some that I already had. Yeah, some old footage. There we go. I know I had some. It's crazy how the human brain works.
For the microphones, I was using my Rode video mics too. So these are like the little travel mics. I was using these, and I had one tucked in on the inside of.
Oh, what'd you say? Got rained out. Oh, got rained out is crazy. You got home from a photo shoot with a Corvette. Yo, look at you. That's what color was the car? Got rained out, so it cut short. That sucks. You should take a video. Every time you take a photo, take a video, bro. You take photos of a car. You got to be like, one moment, turn it to video mode, get you some quick little videos real quick. That's how you over deliver.
Of her shirt, I literally just took off this little dead cat. So if you take it and you can twist it just like so, and it comes off, and I had it like that so that way it didn't look like too much bigger. It just made the profile a little bit less. This is
Hold on, I think I had a shot of, where is it at? I thought I had a shot of her wearing it. Well, let me delete all of this so I can get out of my way, because I know I have a shot of her wearing this. Yeah, it's like on her shirt. Yeah, there it goes.
is also the same microphone that I'm using right now to record all.
Oh, you mainly did videos. Okay, good. Unless I'm really trying to line up a shot. Yeah.
too much bigger. It just made the profile a little bit less. This is also the same microphone that I'm using right now to record all of my talking head videos and different videos like this for you guys. But I literally had one of these on there, and I also was gauging the audio from this on there as well. And if you wanted to, you could even take this, and I could have added a little lavalier mic if I had brought one, and you could plug it in right there, and you can have this part hooked onto her belt.
See, I told you, you just found an Apple box for 20 bucks. See, 20 bucks, bro. I just told you to look for one, because I'm telling you, bro, they be like, you just gotta know what to call it, because I used to look that stuff up too, but I didn't know what to call it. I looked up little photography box, little box for photography. You gotta know exactly what to call it.
Or somewhere else, and just run the whole lav up through her shirt for her to be able to hear. And
because you don't know what you don't know, so it's like you don't know that it's called that. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know that it's called like a modeling prop box, or it's called like a mannequin podium. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know that.
To be lav up through her shirt for her.
Like you don't know it's called a mannequin podium. Yes.
Run the whole lav up through her shirt for her to be able to hear and stuff like that. So yeah, but I use those on live.
It says full size Apple box, 12 by 20 by 8. I think that's mine. 8 inches. 12 by 20 by 8. I think so. 20, probably 20 long, 12 wide, which is 1 foot wide, 8 inches tall. Yeah, that should be straight. Oh, that might be that little flat one. I ain't gonna lie, because there's 5 sizes. I think I got the middle size, because 8 inches, then again, yeah, that's like this, cuz. I think that is right. I'm trying to imagine like how I grab it, because I be grabbing the Apple box and it fits in my hand. So I think that's good. It's $20. You might as well. 20 bucks? It's not bad.
Yeah, but I use those on a lot.
20 bucks ain't bad. You're gonna use it forever.
A lot higher production sets and things like that when needed, but this time I didn't really feel like it was needed, so I didn't take it out. Throughout, I was using a different method. I was using a sync method, so at certain points I would press record on both of them at the same time, but even if those didn't record at the same exact time, I had
my drone. Boom, boom. Like when I'm trying to frame a car, I will take photos, but okay. 360 a video. Oh, that's tough. Oh, see, that's tough, bro. With the drone, with my drone, that is. Yeah, no, that's tough, bro. Especially you got 360 video of the car with the drone, 360 photos too. Bro, I used to like playing around with stuff like that. Like I used to take photo, and then blend them together to make a panorama.
So I would press record on both of them at the same.
I used to love using Blender, but Blender made me itch my head, bro. Blender. I don't know why I brought that up, but yeah.
Same time, but even if those didn't record at the same exact time, I had my Rode audio mic, so I'm gonna try to take it off of here to be able to show you guys it. So I had this mic right here.
Blender gives me a migraine. Yes. Oh my gosh. I be literally itching my head, bro. Open Blender once and I almost cried. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Blender is built for different types of humans, bro. Like, you gotta be a different type. Like, you gotta be a different type of nigga. That's why it's free, because no one would pay for that. Like, you gotta be different, bro. Like, if I would have paid for it, I would be mad, bro. Amazing tool, bro. Like VFX for the videos. You can do some crazy stuff. But boy, if I could learn how to do that, bro, I'd probably make $1 million in like a year. If I could learn how to do that, because like no one knows how to do it. So it's like none of my clients would like, they would want something like that and be like, whoa, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But then again, like AI now, you probably could do it with like some type of subscription for something. So I don't know.
So I had this mic right here.
It is a good editing app, but not for me.
Here, my Rode Video Mic Pro. on top of my handheld mic. My handheld mic.
That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. What the hell am I talking? My handheld mic. Like what? My handheld mic? Come on, bro.
You gotta tell them to clean the camera.
I think I took a picture of this too, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, download. Did I? I thought I did. Oh, I did. I did. That bro right there was waiting for food, bro. Like he was like, "Oh yeah, you gonna feed us?" And she was like, "Yeah, we gonna leave it for y'all."
Handheld mic, my handheld camera, to be able to get the same audio that my Rode lavaliers were getting, to be able to sync that when I was editing. So if you guys watch that tutorial, you guys will be able to see.
I gotta start practicing. Who has time? Exactly. Who has time for that? Who has time to itch their head that much? No, bro. What effect? What effect are you talking about, D?
Mic, my handheld mic, my handheld camera, to be able to get the same audio that my Rode lavaliers were getting, to be able to sync that when I was editing. So if you guys watch that tutorial, you guys will be able to see.
Oh yeah, it's called a shape. It's called a shape mask, and you could feather the sides. So you do a shape mask, and you could feather the sides, and I can change it wherever I wanted it. Yeah, it's called a shape mask. So it's a mask, but you could, you know what I'm saying? I just feathered the sides.
My handheld mic, my handheld camera, to be able to get the same audio that my Rode lavaliers were getting, to be able to sync that when I was editing. So if you guys watch that tutorial, you guys will be able to see how I synced the two together. And I was just looking.
I don't care. I know DaVinci does it better because I've used DaVinci for a tutorial. I've used DaVinci for like 4 of my videos on YouTube, and I've taken like twice as long using DaVinci when I could have just used Final Cut and took less time. And yeah, so
you guys will be able to see how I synced the two together.
I know DaVinci does it better. It does do it better. I'm not lying. I'm agreeing with you. It just took too long, bro. It just took too much time.
And I was just looking at the audio waveforms to be able to match them up as needed, right? So while doing that, it helped me out a lot because I would go. So if you guys know how to do it or not, but I would make like a loud sound, or you can clap. That's why people have clapboards, because you can see those, because you can see those sound, or you can clap. That's why people have clap. Clap. That's why people have clapboards, because you can see those spikes. You can clap. That's why people have clapboards, because you can see those spikes on the audio waveform on the top. Those spikes, because you can see those spikes on the audio waveform on the top.
For catching the sound of exhaust burnouts in a car, do you think that the shotgun mic or a mic I can clip on the bumper would be better? To catch the sound of the exhaust, definitely like a DJI, the DJI like lav mic. Like you could get like a shotgun mic would be the cheapest. A shotgun mic would be the cheapest option. But if the car is moving or anything and you need to be able to get super high quality audio without any form of clipping or any form of wind getting in the way, or you need to be, you know, whatever distance you are, but still get the same amount of audio, I would definitely say like a DJI mic that has like the little magnet on the back. Like this, for example, has a little magnet on the back of it, so I could stick this to a car. So like it has a little magnet, and I was sticking to the car. You can put it on the side of the exhaust that you don't see, or the side of the car where you don't see it, but you can still hear it. A lot of people use this for rollers. I've seen people like clip the magnetic mic to there for rollers and stuff like that. But I would say that for real. But if you're relatively always close to the car, then I would say get you something like that. But these are gonna be a lot more versatile, especially if you're using a drone. You can still capture internal audio on this thing while using your drone. And you could just like try to sync it up like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you got a few options you could do.
On the audio waveform on the timeline when you're editing, so now you can match those two spikes up between the two different camera footage, and you can just go from
exactly. Yeah.
There, and it makes
that's what I'd be doing. Like with my mini, I'd be using the DJI mic, and I do internal recording. So I just get like a little internal recording and shit like that. Before that, I used to use my phone. My phone would be overheating too much because I used to use my phone to do the little audio recording. But yeah, and then it'd be too much trying to edit the audio from the phone and shit. So yeah, I ain't trying to be in the vids. Exactly.
spikes on the audio waveform on the timeline when you're editing, so now you can match those two spikes up between the two different camera footage, and you can just go
exactly. Yeah, you're not trying to be in the video. You want to just put the mic there, run away, shoot the drone, and hide.
From there, and it makes the edit so much more seamless. So yeah, so what I would do is I would press record on both of them at the same time. I would clap a few times, and I would go ahead and continue recording.
I would clap a few times
on both of them at the same time. I would clap a few times, and I would go ahead and continue recording.
Oh, I know what another fire part is gonna be. This right here. I need to put this at the outro. Y'all see I'm quirky, bro. I do little quirky stuff, bro. I'm telling y'all, this shit like this be hitting. I know y'all be like, what the hell? I know.
Now, in my mind, when it's super bright outside, and when it's super bright outside, that's when I'll use them, and the colors look perfect. See those spikes on the out a little bit. That's why it helps that this was a 12mm lens. I'm
gonna try to find a clip where I say, because I was like, it was super wide. There we go, like that. Is this a good one? Oh nah. Not with the shirt off.
And it just kind of helped it out a little bit. That's why it helps that this was a 12mm lens. It was so wide.
It was so wide. It was able to get every little bit of it. It was so wide.
And it just kind of helped it out a little bit. That's why it helps that this.
Boom, 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 boom. Or I put a black T-shirt with my Insta tag in the back as like a watermark. See, that's tough. That's tough.
It was so wide, was able to get everything, and I could just scroll in while shooting in 4K and crop it as needed without losing too many pixels or too much quality. All the BTS that you guys are seeing is filmed in the DJI Osmo Pocket 3.
Yeah, bro, you got to get that bit early before they ban DJI. You better get that bit before they completely ban DJI, bro. They got a lot of shit going on in the back end, and I've been just listening with a third and fourth and fifth and sixth ear, and they're trying to make it seem like DJI is taking money away from American companies, and that's what they're going to use to justify getting rid of it. So shit, if I'm being realistic with y'all, I don't know DJI gonna make it to December, bro. No cap.
3.
Oh yeah, you're in Canada? You're vibing.
With like the little.
I'm not. Oh, no cap. I could probably. Hey, if we get cool and shit, banana, I might have to come out to. Oh, they're not gonna let me bring it across the border. Never mind. I was about to say I get you to order some shit from me in Canada, and I take a trip to Canada and do a meetup in Canada, and then I get it from you. But I'm not gonna be able to bring that bit back. So never mind, bro. I'm gonna just go to China and just buy it from the manufacturer, and then not be able to bring it back. Like.
Pocket microphone as well, and this is the creator combo that I'm using, of course, and then I also was utilizing the Samsung S25 Ultra for my live setup. So if you guys watched that live video, if not, go Ultra for my live setup. So if you guys watched that live video, for me to be able to trust it when it had 0 reviews, I was like, bro, I gotta try this out to be able to show you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to do one every single month in a different place. So stay tuned for that. Join the Discord and keep updated in case I might be in your city. You never know. And I also was utilizing my favorite light stand of all time. Okay, this was my first time really using this light stand for paid client work, and bro, when I tell you, it was so worth the money.
I'll ship it labeled as a brick. Theoretically though,
Okay, I got it during Amazon Prime and it had 0 reviews.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I love this light stand with all my heart. Can't lie, bro, this bit's so tough.
Amazon Prime,
never seen anything like it.
It had 0 reviews, so for me to be able to trust it when it had 0 reviews, I was like, bro, I gotta try this out to be able to show you guys. Bro, I gotta try this out to be able to show you guys if this is actually worth the money or not. So I literally bought it. I've been using it for about 3 weeks. I mean, 3 weeks now.
I thought I had a clip of me raising it,
but it was about 2 weeks at the time I shot this, and this thing is amazing, bro. Like, I don't have to use sand.
Hold on, I think I got a better clip of this for real. Let me see. Alright, hold on, let me see something real quick. I think I got a better clip of this. Damn, I thought I did. Oh no, I think I do. Where's it at? There we go.
Handbags or anything because of I don't have to use sandbags or anything because the legs. It brand type of and it's just I don't have to use sandbags or anything because the legs go. So I live up super high, way taller than me and my height, and it's just like it's compact. So I literally do love it. I've been sharing it and I've been preaching about it in the community for a while now.
Oh, what mic do I use for my voiceovers? It's not magnetic. The one I just showed it in here. Hold on, it's this one right here. I just showed it in this video. It's these right here.
Person's voice, and now that is not attractive.
These are the ones I'm using
for the viewer. The viewer will click away. All right. So yeah. For the microphones, I was using my Rode Video mics too. So these are like the little travel mics. I was using these, and I had one tucked in on the inside of her shirt. I literally just took off this little dead cat. Her shirt. I literally just took off.
But yeah, these are the mics that I'm using not right now, but that I use. It's literally my whole setup is right here. But yeah, it's a Video Mic Go. It's the same price as the DJI mic, and I would say get the DJI mic because it's magnetic, literally only because of that extra part, and that's what you need to magnetize to a car. So
to be able to stabilize it, it goes up super high, way taller than me and my height, and it's just like it's
yeah. I got that blue snowball. I've had this, bruh. I had this mic forever. I have had this blue snowball forever, bro. I have a white one too. I've had this forever, bro. This one I've like, sheesh. I've had this forever, bro. Like when I first started making YouTube videos, which was like 12 years ago. So like I've had this forever, bro. This bit buffering though, and it's about to piss me off. Come on. There we go.
In the community for a while, high, way taller.
It's crazy how it's blurring into like the background, and it's like this is my background. It's hilarious.
It goes up.
I was gonna get a Yeti, but my blue still works. Like I was like, there's no point in me getting a Yeti. It just looks a little bit better, but my blue still works.
Super high, way taller than me and my height, and it's just like, it's compact. So I literally do love it. I've been sharing it and I've been preaching about it in the community for a while now. I'll be putting a link down below to the exact one that I used, bro. It was a fire name, no name brand type of it was a
This thing had, bro, it was a non-name brand, bro. Non-name brand, bro.
It was a fire no name brand type of light stand, and it was amazing, and I love it, and I'll be using it forever. And I may just,
that bit was touching my roof, bro. Like, it was crazy, bro. It touched my whole roof. I think I'll make a whole video on it. I haven't yet, but I might.
Order 3. If you see a few in my studio, shit,
I just might order 3.
Forever, and I may just order 3. If you see a few in my studio,
mind your business.
Shit, I'm guilty as charged. If you see a few in my studio, I'm guilty as charged. I also had to change the battery a few times. So on my A7S III, I had to change the battery. I also had to change the battery a few times. So on my A7S III, I had to change the battery once, and in my battery grip, I didn't have to change anything. I was using the A7R5 with the battery grip, so I didn't have to do that at that time. It took us about 2 hours and some change to shoot this from setup to breakdown. It took a lot more time than that. Also, there's a lot going on, but setup to breakdown, it took about 2 hours some change, and the entire runtime of the video was 55 minutes and 26 seconds. So that's how long it was runtime as video footage that I had from one camera. I also had a POV mount on my chest. This is from Telesin, Telesin. I'll put the link down below to them as well. I use this with ELES. I also for my BTS, things of that nature. I had a POV mount on my chest. This is from Telesin, Telesin. I'll put the link down below to them as well. I use this with my my iPhone and my MagSafe. Any MagSafe phone or MagSafe case, you're able to utilize this to get a POV of yourself. I was using the Meta glasses, but I'm not really too much of a fan of them, honestly, right now. It's a lot going on, and I feel like if a lot of people ask me, are they worth the money? Are they worth the money? I don't think so, but I also think they're worth it depending on what you're using them for. So I would say for what I try to use them for, which is, you know, to place into my videos and stuff like that, it works sometimes.
Am I the only person that wants haters? I mean, shit, we all got haters, bro.
But a lot
they come with the game.
A lot of times it doesn't because of the coloring. The coloring is the only thing that kind of pisses me off a little bit, is because it's superly LOL. It's super oversaturated, and I can't fix that. And I try to bring the saturations down when I'm editing.
Yeah, nah, haters help you. They're not haters. They're called critiquers. We call them critiquers because they're the people who, you know, contest. They contest our work.
But it takes the quality away from the video, and I just end up not using them a lot. I only can use them now in my mind when it's super bright outside, and when it's super bright outside, that's when I'll use them, and the colors look perfect. But anything less than super bright is like not bright enough at all. And I also had the PG Tech strap on. That was what,
yeah, my baby. Brr, brr, brr. I love the damn strap, man. I've been using it for a good minute now.
What I was using with the dual rig is able to help me kind of like hold my camera when I needed to go walk away to the car or something. I'll put it on there. Very light setup. I've been using it for some weddings now. I'm going to use it for for some weddings in the future. Before I do a full detailed breakdown of it, I'm gonna try to like wear it a lot more so I can give you guys a really like month-long, 2-month-long truthful review of the video. And I also had the PG Tech strap on. That was what I was using.
Bro, no, you can't just desaturate bro, I literally just said that. When I try to desaturate the colors, it messes up the video. Like, it downs the quality. Now, when I desaturate the colors, it messes up the video. Also, I shouldn't have to extrally edit something that comes out of there. Like, and if I was, you should make it easier for me to be able to edit. Like, maybe it should shoot and like not be as saturated to where if I wanted to make it more saturated, I could, or something like that. But it's like super saturated. Like, my people are orange, bro. Like, that's the worst thing you want, especially with behind the scenes. People be like the colors, camera not that, you know what I'm saying? And I can't be mad because it's a small sensor, but damn, you charge me $400 for that though?
What I was using with the dual rig is able to help me kind of like hold my camera when I needed to go walk away to the car or something. I would put it on there. Very light setup. I've been using it for some weddings now. I'm going to use it for some weddings in the future. Before I do a full detailed breakdown of it, I'm going to try to like wear it a lot more so I can give you guys a really like month-long, 2-month-long truthful review of the video, because you guys know Real Raw Unfiltered. That's my client. She's here. So as you guys know, Real Raw Unfiltered. That's my That's my client. She's here. So as you guys know, Real Raw Unfiltered. I don't cap. I always keep it real with y'all, and that's what I want to do. So I'm gonna wait till I get enough work with that and utilization with that to be able to show you guys like how I really like it. But as of right now, it's great. It's made out of great. That's my client. That's my client. She's here. So as you guys know, Real Raw Unfiltered. I don't cap. I always keep it real with y'all, and that's what I want to do. So I'm gonna wait till I get enough work with that and utilization with that to be able to show you guys enough work with that and utilization with that to be able to show you guys like how I really like it. But as of right now, it's great. It's made out of great fabric. It's very, very comfortable on my shoulders, not like my other one that I had was like complete leather and it's kind of heavy and it had clasp and stuff that would dig into my skin. But this one right here is nice, light, and it's just easy to use, easy to fold up and put in my bag, but it also carries a lot of weight, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, and that's all from me, you guys. 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 And that's all from me. And that's all from me, you guys. That's how I shot this cooking show. And that's all from me, you guys. That's how I shot the episode. This cooking. And that's all from me. And that's all from me, you guys. That's how I shot the episode. And that's.
See, this shit not easy. Real Raw Unfiltered, this shit ain't easy.
And that's all from me, you guys. Crazy. So yeah. And that's all from me, you guys. That's how I shot this episode of this cooking show. Make sure to let me know down below what else. Make sure to let me know down below what else you guys want to see. Until next time, Taxi. Because you can see those spikes.
Because you can see those spikes. What you mean?
Until next time, Taxi.
Oh, the retoucher sent you a few birthday ideas. Oh yeah, no.
See?
Oh, there's the cookies. Be right back.
Because you can see those spikes. Those spikes. See those spikes. Spikes. Until next time, Taxi.
Oh, there's the cookies. Be right back.
I don't need it. I don't
don't need it. I definitely don't need it.
Spikes.
I love my little outros.
What did you do for me? What are you familiar? It's your boy Taxi Png. We're back at it again with yet another one. Today I'm going to show you guys how I shot this cooking show.
Everyone, it's Journey with Trees by Journey, and I'm going to be teaching you guys.
Cooking show.
Everyone, it's
I want to make sure that this transition looks right because it's pissing me off.
Everyone, it's Journey with Trees by Journey, and I'm going. Everyone, it's Journey.
Oh, okay, that's what the problem is. This right here. There we go.
Everyone, it's Journey with Trees by Journey, and I'm going to be teaching you guys today how to make candied grapes from start to finish.
So a little bit of backstory on it. It's for a creator a creator, a cooker, a curator by the name of Treats by Journey. So she creates various types of treats and, you know, sweet treats, different types of candies, different things like that. And she reached out to me to, you know, create a episode for her cooking show. And I was like, bro, I would love to tap in with this cooking channel. It would be a cool vibe. I saw the vision. She sent me a whole bunch of different various ideas that she had that she wanted to.
He sent some VFX.
to use as inspiration for her episode for herself, and I just kind of took everything that she, you know, sent me and just wrote down a plan for myself to see how exactly I wanted to plan it out and what shots I needed to get. So as I go through this little like explanation video, I'm gonna have a little bit of notes down here below that I'm gonna be kind of reading off of because I want to make sure that I didn't forget anything, so I could tell you guys exactly how I shot it start to finish. I want to talk about my different gear, the lighting setup, and the whole 9 yards. Okay, so let's get into it. So for the camera setup, let's just start there. I had a 2-camera setup. The camera right here that's in my hand was my handheld setup. This is my Sony a7R5, and as you guys may know, the Sony a7R5 can shoot up to 8K video, but today I was shooting in 4K. All right, I just wanted both cameras to be able to match up, so I shot on 4K on both of my cameras. And right now you guys are filming on the Sony a7S III. This is my second camera, and this camera right here
Today, how to make candied grapes from start to finish.
Do I know what my thumbnail is gonna look like? Hell no. Am I about to figure out right now? Hell yes. I don't know which one I want to use though. I was thinking about using this one. I think about using this one. That one's not showing my face. I was thinking about using this one, and then using one of these shots of her.
Hi everyone, it's Journey with Trees by Journey.
I don't know though. I don't know which one of me though. I might do this one just want to cover my face shit. Just cause. And then find one of her pictures that I took of her. Cause I took some verticals just for I took some vertical and horizontals. Oh, I literally did take some for the, I took some pictures just for the thumbnail. No cap. I did take photos just for the thumbnail. I really did. I forgot. I literally took pictures just for the thumbnail too, bro. So I did actually take, I be thinking. Cause I took some of like this. See, this is tough. Oh, see what I'm saying? Like, so I definitely took some good pictures. But I don't know if I should do like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how I should sauce it. Cause I know I should definitely have like an image of her in there with these. Awesome shit. Yeah, like that. Yeah, bro, you gotta show up and do what it do. Shit, ain't nothing to be scared about. We don't never get scared, bitch. We only get nervous. We don't get scared, we get nervous. We don't get scared, we get nervous, bitch. Cause ain't nothing to be scared about. We don't get scared, we get nervous. Exactly. We don't get scared, bitch. We just get a little nervous and shit. We get a little nervy, like humans do. We get a little nervy. But nigga, I ain't never scared though. Ain't never scared. I'm still doing that bitch though. If I use this image, it's like I'm doing it twice, so it wouldn't make sense. So maybe this image, and maybe I add an element into it like this. And I put it like this, and this is the image. I think so, I think so. Yeah, I like this. I like this. I can get jiggy with it. I don't feel bad about it. I feel pretty good about it. And I'm gonna go duplicate, BG remover. I hope it selects the damn camera too, please. Okay, good job. Like you knew what I was trying to do. Oh, it selected the camera, but also selected this damn light up here too. Oh, what can we do? What can we do? All right, I'm gonna go. See, bro. Damn, bro. Cause I want this to be in. Oh, okay, it's good. Let's chill. I could do that right there. Bam. Bop, bada, bop, boom, pow. Cause I did want it to be behind this, but in front of that. Yeah, there we go. Bow. Thumbnail acquired. Download PNG. Current page. Yeah. If someone say they don't like the photos, I just gotta pull out the strap and boom it. Whoa. And boom, they love it. Ha ha ha. Whoa. That's a little crazy, D. Not gonna lie. That sounds a little bit, ludicrous. Okay, let's lock it in. Deposit. How do I place a deposit? Place a deposit. Yo, what's up, Yee? What it do, familiar? Let me send my client her photos before I forget. Alright, let me hurry up. I gotta hear. Tomorrow's Friday. Okay, her birthday is Sunday. And I'm gonna send her files. She said, do I have any props? Sorry, my client's texting me. Do you have any props? I'm looking on right now. I found some rocks online right now. Very pretty, very aesthetic. Yeah, she's like, I don't really have any that's like dry like that. I don't really, cause like she wants like a tan. So like the photos that I took, these are the photos that I took, right? I'm gonna show y'all. And she wants me to fit this aesthetic again. I have the box, but I don't. I have the box and I have like a tan fabrics. There we go. I'm gonna say I have the box and tan fabric. I have the prop boxes and some tan fabrics we could use as well as some prop paper, as well as some colored prop paper. I have the prop boxes and some tan fabrics we could use, as well as some prop paper. Because I do have prop paper and I could create something with my Cricut. Alright, then I'm about to start saving it. So I think this is pretty straight. I think the audio is going to be good throughout.
At certain points, I would press record on both of them at the same time, but even if those didn't record at the same exact time, I had my Rode audio mic, so I'm going to try to take it off of here. My Rode Video Mic Pro.
Okay. Hi from the cooking show. Yeah. And there we have it, boys and girls. Alright, now I'm thinking about doing the Lightroom stuff, but the stuff might not download right now if I do it on Lightroom. And then part of me is thinking about going to sleep. But I know I need to do my client's stuff in Lightroom. Cause I got a few VFX to do and I need to schedule some posts too. I gotta do a few VFX and I have to schedule some posts. Because I have a little list of people. Tomorrow is, let me check my posting schedule. Tomorrow is the 25th. As of right now, I have no videos scheduled. I need to schedule something. All right, one client just confirmed she just put in her deposit for the cowgirl shoot, so I'm gonna have to get a lot of hay and stuff like that. So I'm probably gonna go buy all of that tomorrow. I'll put that on my calendar to go buy tomorrow, because she just confirmed. So I need to go buy that hay, because I was gonna go purchase the hay before, but I didn't go purchase the hay before because, you know, I didn't want to waste my time. Oh man, I got a clothing brand shoot tomorrow too, so I gotta get ready to do that. Alright, my client told me to check something out real quick. Hold on. I'm thinking about doing Lightroom, some little editing in Lightroom, but I got a clothing brand shoot tomorrow. I'm trying to be done with all these people, like, and his dunk's at 3. So low-key it would be smart to edit something right now, or just go to sleep and wake up early. I don't know which one I should do. I don't know if I should go to sleep right now and wake up early, or if I should just try to crank some stuff out right now. Ugh. This is always the hardest part. Like, I don't know, bro. Because I feel like going to sleep early would be, like, smart. But it's like, I don't know, bro. Because if I end up waking up not early, then I'm going to be like, damn, I don't have as much time as I thought I had. I'm coming, y'all. Hold on. I'm just trying to look at some stuff real quick. Cause I got somebody trying to book for. I'm trying to. She says Sunday. I got somebody trying to book See, look, bro, it always come out of nowhere. Like I told y'all, you gotta always prepare as if you're always booked, so you never know what might happen. Boom, somebody else just hit me up right now for a product photography shoot. For a product photography shoot. I need to lock in, but it's like I'm like sore and tired, like all at the same time. Oh damn, I didn't mean to do that. Fudge. Well, it's up, doesn't matter anymore. Didn't mean to do that, but it is what it is. Shit. We in here. What's up, EJ? All right. She said Sunday I have an event I'll be going to, so I can drop them off after, if that's okay. Okay, that's fine. All right. She said she gonna drop them at 5 p.m. I'm coming, y'all. My Wi-Fi is like acting up. No, I know. Yeah, I'm coming. I was editing on my other screen, I was editing a reel to upload tomorrow, but I accidentally uploaded it right now. So that's posted on Instagram on accident. But I'm contemplating whether I should go to sleep right now and wake up and edit and get straight to editing, or if I should just try to edit something right now. I don't know. I accidentally pressed the post button, bro. So I'm trying to think if I should just go ahead and rest my eyes, go to sleep, wake up, and like get to it, chop up some shit, or if I should just edit right now. But I don't know, cause I'm like, if I go to sleep, I could wake up 8 hours from now, 8, 9, 10, 8, 7, 6. I'm gonna wake up. I'll be able to wake up at 6 a.m. if I go to sleep right now. Cause I already showered and everything. I'm gonna load all my images in Lightroom and stuff and make sure they're all loaded in for tomorrow. Cause I think I'm gonna try to force myself to go to sleep. Cause I have all the images right here that I need to do. But if I stay up too late, bro, I might fuck myself over. I'm gonna do this tutorial with the nails for you guys. I know one of y'all asked for a tutorial like how to do nails, and I told her to take her nail off so I could make a tutorial for y'all. So I had she took one of her nails off, and then I was like, yeah. This is gonna be a VFX. This is gonna be a VFX. This is a VFX. This is a VFX. This is a VFX. All these are VFX, bro. So that's why it's like, do I want to do these right now? And I need to post these at some point too, after I edit them, of course. This is a VFX. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I got a lot of VFX to do, but I kind of do want to just like rest my eyes as well. Cause part of me feel like I just need rest, and then I have to do these two. These are all VFX too. Let me see. Cause my shoot tomorrow with the clothing brand, I have to leave here at 2 p.m. to be to the clothing brand shoot. And then actually, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this one, because there's one client trying to shoot tomorrow. He's trying to do a father and son shoot, and I think my booking's at 3 p.m. I'm not gonna be able to do the father-son shoot at 2 p.m. Okay, let's lock it now. He said 2 p.m. will be perfect. Sorry for the response. Okay, let's lock it in. I'm like, actually, by any chance, can you do? Damn, because I think I gotta see how far that is. Because actually, can you do? Oh, okay, because my client sent me an address for. For tomorrow, and that address right now at the time of this is 2 hours. I mean, it's 25 minutes away. And if I shoot him at 1:30, I'm like actually also would able to do 1:30 p.m. 1:30 p.m. I had someone log in there. Alright, I said actually also, could you do 1:30 p.m. by any chance? Also, could you do 1:30 p.m. by any chance? I had someone lock in the 2:30 p.m. slot. I'm gonna ask him if he could do that. And I gotta go buy hay tomorrow for that shoot. Right? I think I'm gonna go to sleep, wake up, and just get ready to like talk to everybody, because he's like sorry for the late response. So I feel like he's probably gonna book, but he's gonna probably wait last minute to book. So I think I'm gonna just because I need to do boom, 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 boom. I could wake up and probably just get straight to it. It's bad because it's gonna be early and y'all not gonna be awake, which really, you know what I'm saying, don't really matter to me. But if I do that, boom, boom, boom. So I have a maternity I have a VFX, 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 standard, another VFX. Do I even have Tiana's on? Yeah, VFX. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 VFXs to do. What the fuck? 5 VFXs and 4 standards. Yeah, I think I need to like use the bathroom or some shit. Like I think like I do. For real. Like my body is like breaking down on me or some shit. Alright, let's see. Alright, I think I'm gonna hold on, I'm doing something real quick. I'm about to schedule this post for tomorrow so I can lay down. I think I'm gonna lay down, bro. I've been trying to prioritize my health lately. I know that shit. Like I've been trying to prioritize my health. So I'm trying to think what's best. Like my stomach is going crazy right now. Yeah, I think I need to lay down. All right, I'm about to go ahead and I'm gonna wrap up stream. And I'm gonna tap in with y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna do a tutorial. I'm about to post this onto the one I just did right now for Patreon to have. In a few days, it'll be off of YouTube. And yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna leave all the lives up for like a month and then yank them off YouTube after like at the first of every month or something like that. And just leave them on Patreon. All right, let's see. Per. Everybody, shot. All right, gang, I love y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I'm about to hop off and things of that nature. I'm gonna go live again tomorrow. I'm gonna do all of my VFX. Tomorrow's gonna be a VFX day. And tomorrow's Friday, so that's the last video I have to upload for the week for YouTube. So it's Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Uploading videos, and then Saturday, Sunday are my off days from YouTube. And then yeah, then we're back on Monday again. So I'm trying to batch some videos, try to get a few videos edited during the weekend, and for me to post for the week. So let's see what happens. Love you guys. Until next time, Taxi. We out.